sorry about that. Our battery died on our video camera. Just an example of how we're keeping it raw and uncut for you guys. We're back for part 2. I think I was just grabbing for a stick. So let me grab for that stick again. Here we go. So we were talking about how to use that stick to maintain cervical alignment. Or as Coach Russ likes to call it, a packed chin. He's going to talk about that in a second here for you. We're going to switch over to let Coach Russ do some of the talking because I've been talking too much. So, here's our stick again. We did this sitting down or kneeling or on quadruped position on all fours last week. Now you can see it standing up. So again, you see those 3 points of contact. I've got my head, my mid-back, and my lumbar. So that's representing my cervical, my thoracic, and my lumbar parts of my spine. Now, in this position, I've got a neutral neck. If I say we're to squat, notice the demands there of keeping this thing there. If I look up, I lose my stick. No good. So, think about whatever exercise you're doing. If you had your stick there, would that neck keep it real? Well, I don't know. You have to ask yourself that. A few times we tend to see a lot of this happening poorly in the gym is when we're in front of the mirror and we're looking at ourselves and making sure our form's right. Well, the second you look at yourself to check your form by going like this, you've broken your form. Same thing if you're deadlifting. If you're looking at the mirror beside you to check your form, what's the first thing you do? Lose cervical alignment. So don't look at yourself. Have a friend watch you take a video. Keep your head where it should be and your neck where it should be. If a baby was going to deadlift, how would a baby do it? That's what I want you to think about. Keep that chin packed. Coach Russ, 180, let's talk about that packed chin.
All right, Coach Russ here, going to talk about packed chin. Really important when it comes to performance, but also injury prevention. For injury prevention, you want a strong spine, and a strong spine is as long as it can be. So even if you just try and posture up and try to make your body as long as you can, you actually activate muscles to help protect your spine. We're talking like the external oblique muscles, the TVA, basically all the low threshold or the small muscles that stabilize your spine. Just from extending and trying to be nice and long through our spine, we can make a stronger spine. So when you try and measure up to your friends and try to see who's taller, people are always trying to reach with their head, trying to get it nice and tall. But really, you find you get a lot taller if you just reach with your spine. Pretend there's a string attached to the top of your last vertebrae there, and make it right to the ceiling, nice and tall. Pull it right to the ceiling, and you'll find you'll feel tension through your body, even though you're not really generating any. So in a safety aspect, it can keep your spine healthy and safe, especially when you're lifting. There's some weird pattern in terms of what happens on one end of the spine happens to the other end. So if you take a look at this one exercise here, cat and camel, if I extend at my neck, I tend to extend in my lower back. If I'm flexing, I tend to happen the same thing at the other end as well. We have that reciprocal pattern. So when you're squatting or hip hinging, you want to try to maintain that long, strong spine and not have any of that reciprocal stuff going on the other end. In terms of performance, like I said, a long spine is a strong spine. You're going to be a lot more stronger in that position. Say you're doing a 1 rep max, back squat, you're trying to drive up, you still want to maintain that long neck. You'll find people on their 1 rep max, they'll lose power by having that jaw jut forward and losing that packed neck. That's just loss of energy. So you're losing power and you're risking yourself of injury. That's the importance of a packed neck. Thanks for checking out Flex Knowledge, boys. See you next time.
Yeah, flex, flex, flex. That's it for today. We'll see you guys tomorrow with some thoracic spine stuff and then some lumbar stuff the next day, and Friday we're going to put it all together. So until then, peace.